Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, I need to tell you about some new products which, frankly, you're going to want and are going to make you very jealous. You see, yesterday I told you about all of that new stuff that was coming for Mega Symphonia and Mega Break, the mega sets that are coming out. I showed you all of the new cards. I showed you that we were getting Mega EXs of Venusaur and Latias. I showed you we were getting full art item cards, and I was really excited about them. And then the excitement wore off pretty quickly when I realized it probably just ruined pull rates, but never mind. I showed you a lot of stuff yesterday, but I didn't show you the new products, so let's have a chat about them now. Starting off with, well, kind of have to start with Lillie, really, don't we? People like Lillie, so maybe we should start there. There are a pair of boxes coming out that are going to make people go a little bit crazy, one of which is the Pokémon Center Mega Set for Mega Brave. Now, there's two of these sets coming out, and one of them is specifically for Mega Brave, the Lucario set, and one of them is specifically for Mega Symphonia, the Gardevoir set. That is very, very important. So, Mega Brave is the Lucario set, and that is where we see Lillie coming along. And look, what you get is two boxes of the set, and frankly, at this point, that alone should be enticing. I have been buying Japanese cards, like boxes, regularly every set since just before Eevee Heroes. And I have yet to get a box of Hot Air Arena. And honestly, I'm getting to the point where I might just have to go and buy a bunch of singles, and it will be the first set in years I've not picked up a box of. I did manage to get a box of White Flare, yay, but I've yet to get a box of Black Bolt. It's very upsetting. These sets in Japan, and we know Pokemon are working on it, we know they're taking steps to make things better, and I'm delighted about this. I'm spreading positivity on this channel about the reprints, and I mean that. But that doesn't change the fact that recently boxes have gotten very hard to get hold of. Well, if that's the case moving into the Mega Block, and I see no reason why it wouldn't be the case moving into the Mega Block, just getting two boxes of Mega Brave alone is going to be awesome. But it's not just that, you also get yourself, well, I'll be honest with you, they're like dividers. Yeah. There's basically a bunch of dividers. If that's what you're into, you get four of them to go in deck boxes. It's cool, all right? It's fine. There we go. And to be fair, they've listed like the box separately on the contents list here. Card box 1. So presumably they go in the box and you can keep it all in there, and that's lovely. But then you get the Lillie sleeves and the Lillie deck box. And I think this is what a lot of people are going to be most excited about, because it turns out Lillie is extremely popular. And you get yourself a set of sleeves and you get yourself a deck box. They've both got the same art. It's Lillie and Cosmog, and it's lovely. And the thing is, this is going to be a ridiculously exciting product. You can look at it a number of different ways. You could look at it as, hang on a second, people love Lucario, and this has got the lovely box, and that's cool. You could look at it as, hang on a second, two boxes of the set, that's kind of awesome. Or you could look at it as, hang on a second, it's Lillie, and it's got exclusive sleeves and a deck box, which I'm willing to bet we aren't going to find anywhere else. There's different ways to look at this, but no matter how you look at it, we turn around and we go, oh, yeah. This is going to be one of them there ridiculous products. I feel very, very confident about that. And it's going to set you back a few quid, don't get me wrong. This is retailing for 12,800 yen, which is, not nothing. But even then, 12,800 yen only comes out at about $87. Bearing in mind, this comes with two boxes of the set. And boxes of the set are going to be, 5,500 yen, something like that. They usually are. 5,400 yen, sorry. So it's 10,800 yen just for the boxes. So you're paying an extra 2,000 yen for the sleeves, the deck box, storage box, dividers, etc. I think people are going to be okay paying that. But I've told you about Mega Brave. Be kind of rude if I didn't also tell you about the one for Mega Symphonia. And what we have here are, well, it's a very similar kind of thing. It's still 12,800 yen, as you would expect. You get a storage box, but obviously this time it's Gardevoir rather than Lucario. It is obviously the booster pack artwork. You still get your 4 dividers showing the Mega Evolution symbol. And you get yourself your Acerola deck box and sleeves this time. And people are going to love this. Acerola, also incredibly popular. On the same level as Lillie? Arguably not. But let's not be thinking that Acerola is some kind of like unpopular side character. Everybody loves Acerola. So we got Acerola and Sableye here, and Sableye's giving us some paper or something while sitting on some books. I don't really know. For what it's worth, I think these sleeves are cooler than the Lillie ones. I think they're a better design of sleeve, but you can make up your own mind. But what we have here are 2 parallel products. They're both coming out on the 1st of August, which is the same date that the double set comes out. And like I've said, these are properly separate products. We've got Mega Brave, which is 2 boxes of Mega Brave and the Lillie stuff, and then Mega Symphonia, which is 2 boxes of Mega Symphonia and the Acerola stuff. And look, let's just recognize this now. They're going to be sold on the Pokemon Center. They're almost certainly going to be done by a lottery. And it's going to be for people with a registered phone number. And yes, that is going to be the case moving forward. Don't expect any of the good TCG products to go up for general sale if you don't have that registered phone number. Pokemon are clearly trying to make sure that these products get to fans in Japan. And that kind of makes sense. They're Japanese cards being sold on the Japanese Pokemon site. Obviously, they want to try and push these towards Japanese fans as much as they can. So if you're one of those people that kind of really wants these products, you're going to have to either find a nice secondary seller you really like, or find a way to get a verified phone number on your Japanese Pokemon Center account, because this is going to keep happening as we move along. But these were not the only 2 products that were revealed. There is another. And it's a kind of product which has, in the past, proven to be less popular and easier to get hold of. Although I do rather suspect this is still going to be one that is sold via a lottery system for people with verified phone numbers. But I do expect this one to be a little easier to get hold of. Which, you know, that's gonna make some people happy, right? Let's give a name to this one, shall we? Seems rude if we don't. What we've got here is the Premium Trainer Box Mega. And this is very much, and we've had a bunch of these in the past. It's not a new type of product. It's a new product, but we've had this kind of thing a bunch of times in the past. This is designed for players. This is very much the Japanese equivalent of our Trainer's Toolkit. That's the kind of product we're looking at here. It is designed for people who want to actually play the game, make decks, things along those lines. That's the goal here. Because if we have a look, yes, there are packs. And this kind of upsets me a little bit. Because you get 10 packs of Mega Brave, 10 packs of Mega Symphonia, which is only like a third of a box of each. Like, each box comes with 30 packs. So it's not a huge amount of packs. But if the set is as sold out as it looks like it will be, then this is actually going to be super annoying, because people are now going to be rushing to pick this product up just because it's got packs in. Now, the good news is it's 6,350 yen, i.e., you're paying for the box, you're not just paying for the packs. Pack-wise, I mean, it's $43. Pack-wise, this is not great value. You get 2/3 of a box for like 20% more than the price of a box. And because it's 10 random packs, you buy a box, 30 packs, you're guaranteed a secret rare. You're guaranteed free illustration rares, or artwork rares as they're called in Japan. You buy this, you're guaranteed nothing. The packs could be terrible. You have been warned. But it's everything else that you get here. It is the EX tin that you use for storing your damage counters. It is the EX coin, the burn and poison marker, the damage counters. And then look at all of the cards, and a lot of these are going to look very, very familiar. There's a Pheasantipity EX in there. We've got Buddy Buddy Poffin, Boss's Orders, Iono. These are staple cards. And Pheasant Dipty is not a cheap card, or at least the price keeps coming down because they keep printing it and stuff like this, but it's not been a cheap card, generally. We've got 2 ace specs, but it's Unfair Stamp and Prime Catcher, 2 of the best ace specs. These aren't just 2 random ace specs, these are 2 very good ace specs that see a huge amount of play. We've got Air Balloon and Tall Scrapper, which are coming back in a great card. We've got that new item, Mega Signal, which searches out a Mega Evolution Pokemon. We've got the new Lillie card, which is a good draw supporter, and the new Wally card, which lets you heal up your Mega Pokemon. This is a good set of cards, and I love this. And I've bought all of these so far, let's be clear, because these have generally been easier to find, and I buy every product that comes out in Japan if I can. I miss a couple sometimes now, which makes me sad, but when I can, I buy everything, because I love it. This is a great product, but it's primarily a great product if you are deck building in Japan. If you're not deck building in Japan, it's a lot less good of a product. You have been warned. Either way, this is cool. I'll be trying to pick it up. I mean, the big headline here are the Lillie and Acerola sets. They're the ones that people are really going to go cuckoo for. But generally speaking, I think these trainer boxes are brilliant. I think they're wonderful. And frankly, I hope we get many more of them in the future. But for now, I want to know what you think about all of this. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join the Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Unknown One, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.